to a leaf skin.
Timmies.
Timmy's coffee on my brain.
I love my Timmies.
Timmy. Flicking that wrist, but it's on a hockey stick.
Timmies. Timmies.
I rap about Austin Matthews, not LeBron.
It's Meagan's Tim Hortons review.
Today is the day. Today's the day I try all of the Tim Hortons at home coffees. Okay, so I noticed that there's more than just original. We always just get original. This one. Fan of that. We like that. So that's what my family usually drinks. Original Tim Hortons for the Keurig machine. Today I'll be trying them all and letting you know if I see a big difference, if there's any that suck, if there's any that really shine. So let's get to it. Let me start brewing up some coffee. We have 5 different types. I'm not sure if there's others. These were the ones I saw. So there's 100% Colombian. There's French roast. There's bold roast. There's dark roast. And there's the original, which I'll be comparing them all to. So I got a bunch of little cups here. I will be drinking the full 5 cups, of course, but I don't have 5 matching mugs. So I want it to be like, I'm kind of like that. I want it to be symmetrical. I want it to all look the same. So they'll be going in these little tiny cups for now. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. I got to figure it out now. Coffee time, here we go. I'm gonna make some. It's always a good time. I've held off. I was up at 5 this morning to work out and make breakfast, make lunch, make everything for everyone. And usually I have coffee, probably 2 coffees within this time. I haven't had any because I knew I would have to have 5 coffees today. So here we go. Start the first.
Lace up, drink up, come and fill my cup up. Lace up, drink up, come and fill my cup up. Lace up, drink up, come and fill my cup up. Come and fill my cup up. Let's all get iced up. Slap shot, shoot. I'ma chug my jitter juice. You miss the shots, you don't take no excuse, no excuse. No. Slap shot, shoot. I'ma chug my jitter juice. You miss the shots, you don't take no excuse, no excuse.
Okay guys, are you ready for the taste test? I've got all the coffees made. I think I'll start with original just because that's like a good starting point. It's quite lighter than the rest of them, I see. It looks weaker. This is what I usually drink, okay? Yep, some good stuff. So Tim Hortons original, we know that's good. Next up we have dark roast. Says dark roast. We can't say anything else about that, but we know dark roast. I'm wondering if they have a light roast because I didn't see the light roast. Usually I go for light roast coffees if I were to pick any, but I'm not too picky a coffee drinker, as I've told you guys before. So I like most coffees. So I'm going to try the dark roast. Here we go. After I said I wasn't too picky, I'll tell you this dark roast is not really my jam. It tastes it tastes very different than the original. Unlike the store ones, like when you get it in the store, the dark and the original are very similar. This has a bit of a, like, I don't know, I think of this kind of plasticky taste, or there's a weird aftertaste. It's not like I wouldn't drink it, but it's not I wouldn't choose it over the original for sure. So dark roast, I don't know if that's your jam. I don't know if people like that bitter it's a bit of a bitter aftertaste. A rich and full flavored dark roast blend with a smooth finish. So I didn't find it had too much of a smooth finish. I found it had a strange aftertaste. So not sure about that. Next up, should I be having water in between? I'll have some water in between just to cleanse the palate, right? So now I'm gonna try the bold roast. Bold roast, cheers. Ooh, that's even worse than the dark roast. So this is called an extra dark roast. It says bold roast, extra dark roast. So this is just more of the same. This is kind of similar to the dark roast, but even more. So I'm not really a fan. I mean, I'd still drink the whole cup. It's not like, it's kind of like, I don't know, I find these really dark coffees from Tim Hortons a little bit, they taste like off. Like they taste a bit, rotten or something. I don't know, maybe some of you guys are big dark roast fans, but for me this tastes like, I don't know, bitter and rotten kind of. I'll still drink it. That's how much I love coffee. So that was the bold roast. That's a step further than the dark roast, I guess. So now I'm gonna try the French roast, which I didn't know, but this is the darkest. It's the darkest roast. So there's a lot of dark roast coffees here. I don't know where the light roasts are because that's more my jam. But anyways, and did you know, I heard that light roast has more caffeine than dark roast. It's weird because you'd think dark, you get more, it's like more intense, but light roast has more caffeine than dark roast, apparently. I don't know, that's something I heard. I'm not sure if it's true. I'm just passing it on like that. So I'm gonna try the French roast now. So French roast says it's the darkest roast there is. I didn't realize that. It says here, it's their darkest blend, delivering a bolder, stronger, and more full-bodied flavor with a hint of smokiness in every cup. So let me try that. Wow, it is very dark. It's very full of flavor, but I actually prefer it to the dark roast and the bold roast. I prefer this just because there's no weird aftertaste, I find. It's just really strong. It's like a strong dark coffee, which I like, but it's just, there's no like rotten taste to it like the others. I prefer that. It has a lot of flavor, a lot of flavor. If you love that coffee flavor, this is for you. So French roast, pretty good. All right, so the last one I'm gonna do is the Colombian, 100% Colombian. So this one, it says Colombian coffee beans deliver a well-balanced, crisp flavor and smooth finish. So that sounds good to me. That sold me. So let me try the Colombian. Whoa, very different. See, I didn't know if there'd be much difference between all of these. This one is super different. It's closer to the original, kind of. So these three, the French roast, bold roast, dark roast, I guess that's the order they go in. So dark roast, then it goes bold roast is a little more, and French roast is even more. So those are very dark and very flavorful. The 100% Colombian is also very flavorful, but in a different way, in a lighter way. So I don't know, I'm not sure I love it, but it's okay. I mean, I'm saying all these like picky little things about each one, but really, I mean, I'll drink all of these and have no issue. But just between each other, I think, yeah, I think I like the original best out of all of them still. So this one tastes kind of weird. I don't know if I love that. I'm gonna go back to the, actually, I'm gonna cleanse my mouth. I'm confused now. Let me go back to the original. Yeah, that's it. The original wins for sure, hands down. There's not a weird aftertaste. There's not like too much flavor. It's not like a rotten taste. It's a really nice, I think it's a little blander than all the rest. The others have a lot more flavor. If you're into a lot of flavor in coffee, then I would go try these other ones. I mean, they're pretty good. But if you like just like a normal Timmies coffee, the original is definitely the way to go. It's quite like pale in comparison to all of these. But I like the taste. There's no weird aftertaste. It doesn't taste like something, Yeah. I'm sticking with original. So original's my baby. Original's the way to go for me. I really like it. Original's very nice. So You know what? Doing this review kind of made me like realize how good the original is, actually. I tried all the rest. They weren't the best in my mind. The original was really awesome. So go original if you like that. And if you want to experiment and have a bit more flavor, a bit more like taste to it, it tastes more coffee-ish, try the other ones. So winner is the original. I would say the next, my number 2 would be French roast, I think. So those are my 2 faves. And then from there, I don't know. Maybe bold roast, dark roast, Colombian. Maybe I'd go that order. Just a note, no coffee is going to waste. Ooh, I got all sorts of excess cups of coffee because those were small cups I made. And I'm going to drink them all. What's that? Bold roast, dark roast? I'm not sure, but it's all good. I hope you enjoyed this review of all the different Tim Hortons Keurigs. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed drinking all this coffee for you guys. And yeah, we'll be back with another Timmy's review. This one was a little different. It wasn't from Tim Hortons. It was in my kitchen, which I hardly ever do videos here. So hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what your favorite Tim Hortons Keurig is. Just share, like, and subscribe. Another Timmy's review coming out soon. Cheers, guys.
Brew me up some dark roast, man, or I'll be home wrecking. All my old time heroes, Gretzky and Lindros, hockey greats, designer skates, all the way espressos. Check Kijiji for nosebleeds, going to ACC, rep the 6, hockey sticks, seats behind the goalie. On the train to a Leafs game, Timmy's coffee on my brain. Y'all rap about b-ball, but